Hello, my name is Sarah Fischbach. I am doing my video essay on online learning communities, fun interaction, and engaging for a fellow colleague that is in Florida and unable to meet with me in person. Uh, First of all, I want to say to this colleague that I apologize we're unable to meet through Skype or through Adobe Connect over the last few weeks, but alternatively, I put together this short video of my 3 favorite online learning activities that will help that I've been working on over the last few months. Now, the 3 tools include, the first one will be the Great Debates, which is using a discussion from a negative point of view and then having the students come back with a positive view the next week. The second thing I'll be talking about is the Getting Started Toolbox, which includes how to navigate your online website and icebreakers, which engages the students from the beginning of the semester. And finally, I will be discussing the use of an online group project. It allows students to build at least a few close relationships in an online course. And this being said, let's get started on the details. The first one I'm going to discuss is the Great Debates. I do this as a 2-week discussion project. The first week, have them do just like a regular discussion online, but they're going to take some aspect, maybe a current business topic or current news item that's related to the course, or even something related to the university or the college that the students can really engage with, and have them point out the negative points of views. It's called using your debate voice. And then have them post that online. Here's the guidelines that I've used in the past and have used by other instructors that you can use or modify them. The first is have them pick the topic and write about 300 to 500 words. They should post at least one reference from the readings for the week onto that using APA format, so they are writing in academic format. Have them post the message, and then if they want to use multimedia like YouTube or the Screencast-O-Mat or any other types of multimedia, that would be great, and they can post that through the discussion board as well. And of course, always provide them with a rubric so they know your expectations and they can set up their goal of what grade they want to get in the class. For the second week, I have them use those same debates and choose 2 that they really liked, read through all the students and choose 2. And after they have addressed the negative issues, you're going to have them readdress the solutions with a positive aspects, so that they kind of are fixing the problems. Guidelines are the same for this week as they were for last. 300 to 500 words in response to 2 people in the online class, and at least. And then using the references again from the readings and using APA format, so they're following the academic standards. And then post that in an appropriate time. Again, if they want to use the multimedia, I'd recommend that as well. And they can post that through the discussion board. And then this is a great way for the students to get involved. My second item that I think is important for building that online fun community learning is having a getting started page from the beginning. Start off with those students on the right foot. Help them be prepared, set up your expectations. A getting started page includes kind of an overview section of what's going to go on in the course, gives them a calendar, gives them a video like this so they can see you face to face and hear your voice. Provide them with an introduction, like an icebreaker activity, and ones that I've used in the past was a syllabus quiz or a discussion where they talk about themselves and then respond to at least 2 other students so they can get to know each other at least through those online boards. My examples came from the Engaging the Online Learner page, where you find the different debates or truths and lies, different types of icebreakers that can help you pick out ones. And if you want to borrow this reference, I can mail it to you, or I'm sure you can find it through Amazon as well. Other things that you want to include in that getting started is a calendar and information and activities about the course for the whole semester. And then provide them with an email or an announcement board of where to find that getting started, and give them a short quiz on it so they know that you know that they actually looked through it, so they're prepared for the class as well. Finally, my third activity, which is the most fun, is challenging but fun, is the online group activities. Here, you're going to have the students set up teams, and you can either set up the teams or you can have them set them up individually. but at least have them fill out a short survey about their preferences or different types of technology that they have so that they can prepare their group to have the right resources. And you don't want all of one similar student together. And yeah. Within these teams, they want to be responsible for putting together the final project. They're going to present it online. Adobe Connect is a great resource, but it also costs money, so you might want to use a program like Skype or Screencast-O-Matic, where they actually just view their PowerPoints through an online web page. And then each student's assigned to a section of their presentation that they present during finals week, just like they would in a face-to-face class, but it's online. Here are the guidelines that could help you set up your program. And again, you can change these to fit what level your students are at, but it's just an idea of what has been done in the past. Give them opportunities to meet synchronously at least once a week, and they can do this through Skype, which is free. They can do it through chat through the course, which is free as well, or you can use the Adobe Connect for them to meet and see each other face to face. And they get points if they upload artifacts from their meetings, like a chat board or somebody taking notes of their actual online synchronous event. And then they email those to you or post them through an assignment tab that you've set up. You can have them develop the final presentation and set up guidelines. It'll say I only need 4 slides. The first one's going to be your name, group name. The second one's going to give instructions about what they're about to present, and then the specific, if you're doing like a retail business plan, have it set up so they know exactly what they need to provide to you. And again, have that rubric available. Give them guidelines about the presentation for that final week, set up times and how much each person needs to speak to be able to give points. And that's really it. So again, my 3 favorite online learning tools that were engaging and interactive and fun. There were included the great debate discussions, where they got to see a negative point of view and then come back with the positive responses. The Getting Started webpage or tool at the beginning of the course where you set up what's going to be available through an icebreaker or the calendar for the student. And then finally, the third one was the group work and having them set up groups and present online. And I found these 3 tools to be very useful, and I hope that they work for you. And any questions about rubrics or any of the other information, feel free to email me and I will send those to you. Okay, thank you very much.